Hi, I'm Miles Holloman, and I'm here at the Salt Creek Recreation Area in Clallam County on the northwest coast of Washington State. Behind me is the Strait of Juan de Fuca, and beyond that, Vancouver Island. I'm not here to enjoy the view today, though. Instead, I'm here to launch my new YouTube channel, The Productive Retirement. You may be wondering why you should listen to me, so let me share a little bit about myself and what I hope to accomplish here. My father died of cancer at the age of 62. After 30 years in the Navy, he and my mother moved to Western Tennessee, where they were from. There, he worked a number of odd jobs to supplement his retirement pay and, I believe, to get out of the house and away from her. I don't think he enjoyed his retirement. My mother died at the age of 76. She survived a round of cancer and 10 years of generally poor health. But she didn't survive a woman running a red light and broadsiding her small pickup. Though she lived more than a decade longer than my father, I don't think she found much happiness or fulfillment in retirement either. It was as I was putting her affairs in order after her death a decade ago that I began to think much more seriously about my own mortality and retirement. My professional life began with a tour in the United States Navy as a commissioned officer in the submarine service. After the Navy, I transitioned to the private sector where I held positions in engineering, finance, business planning, and regulatory affairs. 6 years ago, I retired after more than 30 years in the private sector. After a year of retirement, my last employer lured me back as a part-time consultant. Unfortunately, part-time was often way more than 40 hours a week. And so last year, I re-retired. I do not miss working in the corporate world. I certainly don't miss the meetings or the commute. And while I may miss the social aspects of that position, I now enjoy a calendar that I control, with a little help from my wife. But after a while, particularly in the last 6 months, I've begun to wonder if I'm using my time wisely. Some days would end, and I wasn't quite sure if I had accomplished anything, let alone anything of significance. Quite frankly, I was feeling a bit rudderless. Reflecting on the retirement experiences of my parents and others in my family, I realized I was the lucky one. I'm healthy, and my finances are in good shape. I would be squandering this opportunity, my retirement, if I were to just sit back and let it happen. So these past few months, I've begun to focus much more on what I hope to accomplish in retirement, what I want for my remaining time here, all with an attitude of maximizing each day. I don't have all the answers, and indeed I expect my thinking to evolve along the way. Thus, the purpose of this channel is to share my thinking about and experiences of retirement in hopes that others may find some value in it. I also plan to share my experiences as a transplanted retiree in the Pacific Northwest, and occasionally my travels elsewhere. So I invite you to join me on this journey. Subscribe, hit the notification button, and let's get going.